Well, every first session is different depending on where people are coming from when they arrive. And, you know, sometimes people are reaching out when they're really in crisis. So there's a very driving need to tell their story and to lay it out for you. So in that case, I probably do a lot of listening, and then I do a fair amount of reflection to make sure that I have it correct. And then often I find people in that state really benefit from a little feedback on what I see might need to happen from there. And then if that's something that they concur with, there's usually a profound sense of relief, and then we're probably on the way to beginning to work together. And with others who are just coming with more of a perhaps general questions about themselves and their life, they're coming to it very differently. So it's often much more of a kind of a slower, perhaps a quieter kind of atmosphere where we get to know each other. And I will often draw them out a little bit through questions, and that helps me to learn about them and kind of tease out what their goals might be through the therapeutic process. So it's a little different each time. I'd love to talk about the process of listening because it's so important and so fundamental to the therapy process. The therapist holds the space for the client that enables them to do their work. And with that relationship aspect between the client and the therapist, and through the rapport that they share, the work is able to continue. I love that everything I've ever done in my life, every aspect of my experience, is grist for the mill in terms of my role as a therapist, because I never know when someone is going to walk through the door, and I will have had some little piece of experience that allows me to relate to them. And I really enjoy that, because the more people I work with, the more I see the commonality between all of us as humans. And the psychotherapy process is largely about getting in touch with that and being able to bring that forward and bring that to bear in your life in a way that provides for you and nurtures you and realizes your dreams. So I love what I do. I can't think of anything better for me to do with my time. I think that psychotherapy for many people, and I know that this was certainly true for me personally, was the beginning of the road to the inner road, if you will, to my sense of freedom. Freedom to be who I am and to enjoy that. And that was the biggest change for me, was beginning to really enjoy myself in the truest sense of the phrase. So that kind of liberty on an inner sense has been, well, wonderful.